The Galactic Council chamber was silent, a rare occurrence for a room usually filled with the hum of 100 different species debating, negotiating, and arguing. Today, however, the air was thick with tension. On the holographic display, at the center of the room, a single image played on repeat, a human soldier clad in battered armor, standing atop a mountain of wreckage. Behind them, the smoldering remains of a Xinthax warfleet stretched across the horizon. The Xinthax, a species of insectoid warriors known for their ruthless efficiency, had been the dominant military force in the galaxy for centuries. Their conquests were swift, their strategies flawless, and their technology unmatched. Until now. "This cannot be real," hissed Councillor Vrax, his serpentine scales shimmering under the chamber's lights. "The Xinthax do not lose. They do not retreat." And yet, the image froze on the human's face, their eyes burning with a ferocity that sent shivers through the assembled delegates. "And yet," interrupted Ambassador Krell, a towering reptilian figure, "this human single-handedly turned the tide of battle on Xinthax Prime. They call themselves Lieutenant Marcus Hale." The name echoed through the chamber, a name that would soon become legend. It had begun as a routine colonization mission. A small human settlement on the edge of Xinthax territory, established to mine a rare mineral needed for faster-than-light travel. The Xinthax, seeing an opportunity to expand their dominion, had attacked without warning. They expected the humans to flee, as so many others had. They were wrong. The humans fought back with a ferocity that stunned the Xinthax. Improvised explosives, guerrilla tactics, and an unyielding determination turned the colony into a death trap. When the Xinthax sent reinforcements, the humans adapted, using captured technology to level the playing field. And then came Lieutenant Hale. Hale was no ordinary soldier. A veteran of countless conflicts on Earth, he had seen the worst of humanity's wars and emerged hardened, unbreakable. When the Xinthax breached the colony's defenses, Hale led a counterattack that defied all logic. Armed with nothing but a plasma rifle and a combat knife, he carved a path through the enemy ranks, his movements a blur of precision and brutality. By the time the Xinthax retreated, Hale stood alone amidst the wreckage, his armor scorched and his body battered, but his spirit unbroken. Back in the Galactic Council chamber, the delegates struggled to comprehend what they had witnessed. "How is this possible?" asked Councillor Lyra, her crystalline form shimmering with unease. "Humans are primitive. Their technology is decades behind even the most basic galactic standards. They should have been annihilated." "Perhaps," said Krell, his voice low and measured, "we have underestimated them. The humans are not like us. They do not fight for conquest or glory. They fight to survive. And when pushed to the brink, they become something else." The room fell silent once more as the implications of Krell's words sank in. The humans were not just another species to be catalogued and controlled. They were a force of nature, unpredictable and unstoppable. On Earth, the news of Hale's victory spread like wildfire. For the first time in decades, humanity felt a sense of unity. They were no longer the underdogs of the galaxy. They were warriors, survivors, and now legends. But Hale knew the truth. The battle on Xinthax Prime was just the beginning. The Xinthax would not rest until they had erased the stain of their defeat. And the other species of the galaxy, now aware of humanity's potential, would either seek to control them or destroy them. As he stood on the observation deck of the human flagship, staring out at the stars, Hale felt the weight of responsibility settle on his shoulders. Humanity had awoken something ancient and primal within itself, something that had lain dormant for centuries. They were no longer just humans. They were war gods. In the weeks that followed, the galaxy watched in awe as humanity rallied. Ships were built, armies trained, and alliances forged. The Xinthax, emboldened by their pride, launched a second assault. This time, They were met not by a single soldier, but by an entire species united in purpose. The battle was fierce, the casualties high, but humanity prevailed. And as the dust settled, the Galactic Council issued a decree. Let it be known that the humans are not to be trifled with. They are the dormant war gods of the galaxy, and their wrath is beyond comprehension. And so, humanity took its place among the stars, not as conquerors, but as protectors. For they had learned the true cost of war, and they would not let the galaxy forget. Lieutenant Marcus Hale became a symbol, a reminder of what humanity could achieve when pushed to the brink. And as he looked out at the stars, he knew that their journey was far from over. The war gods had awoken, and the galaxy would never be the same.